Guys, this is just a preview of the game you're going to watch. So in this position, Carlos Torre Repetto, Mexican Grandmaster, sacrifices a queen against former world chess champion Emanuel Lasker. This is one of those Immortal games, so you're definitely advised to watch it if you want to enjoy some great chess. Emanuel Lasker accepts this sacrifice and white continues the attack with a rook picking up on g7. Now, will this be enough for victory? Please stay tuned and find out. This Immortal chess game was played in 1925 in Moscow tournament, and it was played between Carlos Torre Repetto, Mexican Grandmaster, who was playing against Emanuel Lasker, chess legend, former world chess champion, and a player who held the longest consecutive world chess champion title for almost 27 years. And even grandmasters can sometimes fall into amazing traps and surprises, so this is one of those games, definitely an Immortal game you have to watch, so let us enjoy it. The game started with d4 for Repetto. Lasker replies with knight f6, we have knight f3 for white, and e6 was played for black. White continues his game with bishop g5, so-called Torre attack, named by the same grandmaster that is playing this game. Lasker continues with c5, trying to break in the center, and we have e3 played for white. C takes on d4, e takes on d4, and bishop e7 was played for black. Black is slowly getting ready for castle. We have knight b to d2 played for white, we have d6 for Lasker, and we have c3 here played for white, trying to ensure that this pawn is protected in the center. Knight b to d7 was played for Lasker, he continues his development as well, and we have bishop d3 played for white. Game continued with b6 for black. Black's idea is to simply develop his bishop on b7. We have a knight c4 played for white, with the idea to simply put this knight on a much better square, and later, maybe, if this pawn is weak, it can be taken if the black is careless. Game continued with bishop b7, continuing his development, and queen e2 was played for Carlos Torre Repetto. Queen c7 was played for Lasker, and we have castle now for white. Black also castles, and we have rook f to e1 now played for white, simply putting the rook on a semi-open file. Black continues the same with rook f to e8, and our game continued with rook a to d1 for white. We have knight f8 now played for Lasker, with the idea to put this knight on g6 and also to possibly protect this h7 square, which is now vulnerable because of this bishop aiming at it, as you can see. Game continued with bishop c1 now played for white. White now wants to save his bishop because black is preparing a knight d5, which was played in the game, and white decided to keep this bishop because he's gonna need it later for an attack. And knight g5 was played here for white, offering black to pick up this knight if he wants to. For now, Lasker refuses and he plays b5, right now attacking this knight. Knight goes on a3, and we have a b4 now played for Emanuel Lasker. C takes on b4 was played for white, and we have knight picking up on b4, right now attacking this bishop. We have queen h5 now played for white. For now, this field is protected. White is allowing black to pick up this bishop, which happened in the game, but firstly bishop takes on g5 was played. Bishop takes on g5 for white, and now we have knight picking up on d3, and rook picks up on d3 for white. Now it looks like this attack stopped. A few pieces got traded and black is gonna be just fine, but it's not the case. Please stay patient, we're coming to the critical part of the position. Queen goes on a5, this rook is under attack. We have a b4 now played for white, and Lasker plays the best move, queen f5. After b4, by the way, if black decides to pick up this pawn, then white has bishop d2, and after queen b6, rook b3 would be played, and after queen c6, queen g4 is the idea for white. So basically white wants to open this b file and try and pressure the position that way, and also while keeping and aiming at this king, because this rook is on the third rank and he can easily be put on some of these squares. So that is the reason why queen f5 was played for Lasker. We have rook g3 right now, getting ready for an attack. h6 was played for Emanuel Lasker, and for now he refuses to move his bishop and he plays a knight c4, with the idea that if this is taken with the pawn, white would head invasion with knight picking up on d6 and forking a rook and this queen. We have queen d5. For now he refuses to do so, and he protects his pawn here and also attacks this knight, so two pieces are under attack. We have knight e3 here played for Torre, attacking this queen, so you still cannot pick up this bishop. We have queen b5 played for black, and now we are in the critical part of the position where white decided to sacrifice his queen with beautiful bishop f6. Emanuel Lasker has to accept this sacrifice because you are pretty much done if you don't. Queen picks up on h5, and we have a rook picking up on g7. After this move, the only remaining square is on h8. And now, how do white continue this attack, and what does he need to do? Of course, I will show you how this game continued, but first I would kindly ask of you that if you enjoyed this game so far, please make sure to leave a comment, like, and share this video with the people who enjoy chess, because word of mouth referrals like this really help my channel grow, and I couldn't do this without your help, so I really appreciate you a lot, guys. Thank you so much for your continuous support. So after king h8, Torre continues firstly by picking this pawn on f7. Again, it's a check. This is so-called windmill attack. You have to go on g8. Again, rook g7 check. King goes on h8. Now white continues by picking up this bishop, so he's returning material slowly but surely. Check again. King goes on g8. White continues with a rook g7 check. King goes on h8. And now white finds a way to return material with a rook g5 check. King goes on h7. And rook picks up on h5. For now, white has a piece up, and of course he's a 2 pawns up. But black has a king g6. Right now this piece will fall, so white plays rook h3. Black has to pick up this bishop as soon as possible to try and equalize the position, but right now third pawn falls for black with a check. Unfortunately, king goes on g5. Rook h3 was played for Repetto. We have rook a to b8 attacking this pawn here. We have a rook g3 first check, and after king goes on f6 we have a rook f3 check again for white. King goes on g6, and we have a3 now played for white to protect this pawn. Lasker tries with a5 with sort of a break. Repetto says okay, no problem. Rook picks up on a5, and right now knight c4, a really nice move, attacking this rook, protecting this pawn, and also attacking this pawn here. Unfortunately, this king is cut off. He cannot come and help. The game continued with a rook d5. Right now, the only move if you want to save this pawn. Unfortunately, you cannot save everything, so that is the reason why a rook f4 was played for white. And after knight d7, you have to somehow include this knight, because if you continue protecting this pawn, it will be a hard time for you as black. Unfortunately, rook e6 is what follows, and after king g5, g3, Emanuel Lasker, former world chess champion and one of the most successful players ever to play chess game, decided to resign. Simply, there is nothing you can do. You are 4 pawns down with this threat that this pawn will fall. If you see, there is no way you can protect, because this field is protected, this pawn will fall, and it's too much of an advantage to even try and play this game. Repetto was really one of the best chess players of his time in that time, so he would easily be able to finish this game off. And this is how this game ended, and this is all I have prepared for you today. If you enjoyed this game, please make sure to leave a comment, like, and share this video with people who enjoy chess, because it really helps the organic growth of my channel. Also, feel free to let me know your comments about this game. I'm guessing you probably saw it because this is an Immortal game, especially this windmill attack with rook picking up on g7, then picking up pieces, then checking again. And let me know if I missed something in the analysis. And do you like playing maybe Torre attack? Maybe you're a fan of this opening. I really look forward to all of your comments. I enjoy reading them, and I enjoy replying to your comments. If you wish, you can support me by donating one time via PayPal. I will leave the link in the description of the video. If you wish, you can become a channel member and support me monthly for only, like, I believe $3 or something like this. Yeah, so yeah, this also helps as well, but of course this is not obligatory. I will continue making videos, and of course, as always, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all of your support, and we will see each other in the next video. Have a nice evening. Bye bye.